All right, let's run through this crispy little Caro Kann game that I just wrapped up, dude. Okay, so I'm going to play this move. You know, that's the Caro Kann. We're launching a pawn to the center. I love when somebody pushes past, because then it gives me the ability to do this. And this setup's great, because I can attack these central pawns and probably win a couple of them. That's exactly what happens here. I'm going to immediately pin the knight here. Should have taken the pawn, I guess. White should have taken the pawn. I should have attacked the pawn immediately, but I'm going to trade off the knight and then attack the pawn. If he takes, it splits the center pawns apart, and I'm going to have a better control of the center. He doesn't take, and I'm going to just bring my queen out, attack this pawn, support this, also add another attacker to this pawn, and things are looking good, I think. You know, he doesn't do anything about the fact that I brought my queen out, so I'm going to go ahead and take this pawn, and he doesn't have enough defenders, so I'm going to offer the queen trade. Oftentimes people don't want to trade queens and sort of panic here, so I end up winning both of his central pawns, which is a pretty big deal out of the gate. And you'll see this a lot in the Caro Kann, honestly. I get a lot of this sort of Caro Kann action. Dude still doesn't want to trade queens. I'm going to bring my queen back, and things are looking good. I'm just up 2 central pawns, you know. I have a protected pass pawn on, like, the 4th move of the game. It's the 13th move of the game. But, dude, close enough, you know? You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right, so, yep, we're just developing, dude, you know. Support my knight here. I'm happy if he trades anything because I'm up 2 pawns. And we're just cruising, dude. He attacks my queen. Cut that out, probably, you know. I could offer the queen trade there. Probably should have. I just offered the trade of bishops. Happy to trade these. My queen is now in, like, a pretty questionable spot. I don't really want this here. I'm pinned to this pawn. He could take this, I think, right? He attacks me with the knight. I'm just going to draw my rook here, attack his knight. He retreats, but this pin is still here, which is a little frightening. And he, like, really has the opportunity to kind of attack it now. I actually unpin, I guess, by connecting my knights here, which is pretty nice, and things are looking pretty good. I just okay, so I trade off the bishop. I'm just going to trade every time I have the opportunity to do so. But now is when he could have taken this pawn. I had it protected by the knight, but he could have taken with the rook, and then if my pawn isn't actually protecting this pawn at all, right? Because it's pinned to my queen. So if he took here, I could take back, but then I take with the rook, and I can't take that. So he could have won a pawn back. He didn't notice it. It was a tough tactic. But I'm just going to bring my queen out, get a little active here, and just, like, activate my pieces. You know, just bring the rooks up, planning on doubling on the file. Things are looking good. Again, just trying to trade stuff down. I'm seeing that if he takes here, we're probably trading a bunch of stuff. You know, like I could take with my rook and then just trade a bunch of stuff. Even if I lose a pawn, I don't think I would have lost a pawn there. But even if I lose a pawn for a couple pieces getting traded, I think I'm okay. So I'm just trading off as much as I can here. We're happy about this. I'm going to attack. He attacks my pawn, so I push it, and I'm just bringing my rook to the open file, doubling up on this pawn, and then he just fully... all right, so yeah, just keep pushing my pawns. He blunders his queen fully here. I missed it. I was too focused on this little pawn attack I had going. Next move, I'm going to take that queen, dude, and he just loses the game. You know, pretty, like, very simple game from my point of view. Just early on, was able to win those couple pawns. And just trade stuff off, dude. Just trade stuff off the board and take advantage of the fact that I have a couple extra pawns, dude. And that's all it was, you know? There it is. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.